Welcome to this in-depth exploration of 10 signs that a woman has slept with many men through the lens of Stoicism. In today's video, we will examine various behavioral indicators while intertwining these observations with Stoic philosophy to offer a balanced perspective. It's crucial to approach this topic with sensitivity and respect, acknowledging that everyone's experiences are deeply personal. Our goal is to reflect on these signs through the wisdom of Stoic principles, fostering understanding and introspection, rather than judgment. 1. High self-esteem and confidence. One prominent sign that might suggest a woman has had multiple sexual partners is a high level of self-esteem and confidence. This confidence can stem from numerous experiences and interactions, which may contribute to a robust sense of self. Stoicism teaches us that genuine self-esteem should be grounded in virtue and self-knowledge rather than external approval. From a Stoic perspective, high self-esteem, when coupled with inner virtues, reflects true strength and character. It is essential to recognize that confidence rooted in personal values aligns with Stoic teachings, which emphasize the importance of inner fortitude over external validation. 2. Nonchalant attitude towards relationships. A nonchalant attitude towards relationships can sometimes indicate a history of multiple partners. Such an attitude may be a result of emotional detachment developed over numerous experiences. Stoicism encourages us to maintain emotional equanimity and resilience regardless of external circumstances. Observing a nonchalant attitude should prompt us to reflect on how we manage our own emotions and attachments. Stoicism advocates for understanding each individual's response to relationships through the lens of their personal journey, urging us to focus on our approach to emotional resilience rather than making assumptions about others. 3. Openness about sexual experiences. Openness about one's past sexual experiences can be a sign of comfort with discussing personal history, potentially reflecting a background of multiple partners. Stoic philosophy values honesty and transparency, but also emphasizes the importance of discretion and respect for personal boundaries. While being open about one's experiences can signify a degree of self-assuredness, Stoicism teaches us to engage in such discussions with empathy and to maintain our own boundaries. Reflecting on our values and how we navigate conversations about personal history can help us align with Stoic principles of wisdom and respect. 4. Frequent changes in romantic partners. Frequent changes in romantic partners might suggest a history of numerous relationships. This pattern could indicate an ongoing search for emotional fulfillment or connection. Stoicism guides us to focus on our own responses and seek inner contentment rather than allowing external factors to dictate our peace. When observing such patterns, it is essential to consider the role of personal values and the nature of satisfaction in our own lives. Stoicism encourages us to reflect on how we manage our own desires in relationships, promoting self-awareness and alignment with our internal principles. 5. Comfort with casual encounters. Comfort with casual encounters can be indicative of someone who has had many partners. This comfort often arises from repeated experiences and a more relaxed approach to intimacy. Stoicism teaches us to examine our comfort levels and behaviors through the lens of personal virtue. While comfort with casual encounters may reflect evolving perspectives, Stoic philosophy encourages us to maintain our principles and integrity in all interactions. It is important to balance our comfort with casual situations with adherence to our values and ethical standards. 6. Emotional detachment. Emotional detachment can sometimes signal a history of numerous partners. This detachment might act as a defense mechanism developed over time, potentially leading to challenges in forming deep connections. Stoicism emphasizes managing our emotions and maintaining inner peace. While emotional detachment can serve as a tool for resilience, it is crucial to reflect on whether it acts as a barrier to genuine connections. Stoicism advises us to find a balance between emotional protection and openness, striving for a harmonious approach to relationships and personal interactions. 7. Varied preferences and expectations. A woman with varied preferences and expectations in romantic partners might indicate extensive experience with different individuals. This variety often results from numerous relationships and evolving personal tastes. Stoicism teaches us to accept change and diversity in our lives as part of personal growth and self-discovery. Varied preferences should be seen as an aspect of personal evolution rather than as an indicator of past behaviors. Stoic philosophy encourages us to remain true to our values amidst change and to focus on our own growth and development. 8. Behavioral patterns in social settings. Observing behavioral patterns in social settings can sometimes reveal signs of a history involving multiple partners. Certain habits or attitudes may emerge based on past experiences. Stoicism encourages us to concentrate on our own behavior and responses in social interactions. While it is natural to notice patterns in others, we should avoid making hasty judgments. Instead, Stoicism advocates for introspection and aligning our actions with virtues such as wisdom and fairness, ensuring that our observations are rooted in understanding rather than assumptions. 9. Openness about personal history. A woman who is open about her personal history might suggest a comfort level derived from extensive experiences. This openness can reflect a level of self-assurance or a desire to be transparent. Stoicism values honesty but also emphasizes discretion and respect for personal boundaries. It is important to balance openness with self-respect and consider the impact of sharing personal history on both ourselves and others. Stoic principles guide us to engage with empathy and understanding while maintaining our own integrity and respect. 10. Perception of sexuality as a power. Viewing sexuality as a means of power or influence might suggest a history of using it as a tool in relationships. This perception can reflect deeper needs for validation or control. Stoicism emphasizes understanding the nature of power and influence, focusing on internal virtues rather than external factors. True power, according to Stoic philosophy, comes from within and is rooted in moral strength. By examining how we perceive power and influence, we align with Stoic teachings that advocate for self-awareness and integrity, rather than seeking validation through external means. Stoic philosophy encourages us to approach all observations with empathy, introspection, and respect, focusing on virtues such as wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Instead of making judgments based on signs, we should use these insights to enhance our understanding of ourselves and our interactions with others. By reflecting on Stoic principles, we strive for a balanced perspective that fosters personal growth and deeper connections. Thank you for joining me in this insightful discussion. If you found this video valuable, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that integrates ancient wisdom with contemporary perspectives.